guys, what is up? Welcome back to another video. In today's video, we are looking at the Commander 2019 spoilers. We have quite a bit. I've been living under a rock lately. No, not really. I had to pre-record videos because I couldn't post anything. So I've missed quite a bit of these. So we're gonna go over a bunch of them today and a bunch of them tomorrow. So today we're gonna go over the legendary creatures, all the legendary creatures. As of right now, it is August Monday the 5th. So quite a bit of stuff to go over here. We're just going to go over the legendary creatures today. Tomorrow will be most of the other cards, maybe not all of them, probably just the rares and stuff. But I just see a sweet Seaborn Muse right here, and oh my god, I can't believe that thing's being reprinted in this crazy stuff. So let's do this. So the four legendary creatures that I think are the head legendary creatures, maybe not, they might not be, but we're going to go over all of them today, or all the ones that are currently released. So let's do this. So we have Girid Conclave Exile, 2, a red, a green, and a white. Legendary creature, Human Shaman. Whenever it enters the battlefield, create a 4/4 green rhino creature token with trample. Whenever it attacks, populate, the token enters tapped and attacking. To populate, create a token that's a copy of target creature you control. This thing seems really strong to me, to be honest. I've heard a lot of people being like, dude, this thing sucks. Why do you think it's good? I think this is great because, well, I mean, you get the 4/4 green rhino creature token and you can populate it if you want to. But stuff like Merit Lage, if you can get the Merit Lage token out, which is like 20/20 indestructible flyer, and copy that a million times, that'd be amazing. But even so, the 4/4 green rhino creature token with trample, that's not bad to copy even during attacking step. That's great. There's also the 4/4 basically Sarah Angels that you can make with divine visitation and stuff like that. So fantastic stuff. I think this could be pretty good in the right deck. Yeah, that's just my opinion. Let me know. This one I'm a huge fan of. 1 black red. Yes, I did already read this one, unfortunately. But 1 black red legendary creature vampire. So we get a new vampire to the collection here. Haste. Tap it to discard a card and then draw a card. Whenever you discard a card, it has madness and untap. However you say the name. So pretty good stuff. I think this card is going to be a really good commander if you build your deck correctly. Even if you don't build it completely correctly, I mean, not that there's one correct way to build the deck or anything, but if you build it well, I think it's still going to be amazing. Yeah, this is a great card in my opinion, one that I am very excited about. Savini, I don't know. The Chronoclasm, 2, a blue, red, and a white. Legendary creature, Human Wizard. Prevent all damage that would be dealt to Savine, the Chronoclasm. Whenever you cast your first instant or sorcery spell from your graveyard each turn, copy that spell. You may choose new targets for the copy. I also think this one's going to be crazy good. I just wish it wasn't a 2/2. I wish for a 5-drop. I wish it were like a 3 or 4/4. You know, that kind of thing. But if it weren't for the power and toughness being quite low, I think this would be even better, obviously. But with it being the 2/2, I don't think it's going to be too broken. Not that these should be totally broken because they are just starter commander decks and stuff like that, but I still think that they could have made this a bit better, like a 3/3 or something like that, or like a 2/3, something a bit more toughness on that. All right, next up we have Cadena, Slinking Sorcerer, 1, a black, green, and a blue. Legendary creature, Naga Wizard. The first face-down creature spell you cast each turn costs 3 less to cast. Whenever a face-down creature enters the battlefield under your control, draw a card. I think, now, again, same thing. I think this one's really good, and I really, a lot of people, on Instagram, I was like, wow, this card's insane. People were like, no, dude, this thing is, decent. If by insane, you mean decent, dude, it's not that good. I really think this could be good. Manifest and that kind of thing. I think this could be good. 3 less to cast is a lot. That's a whole mana crypt right there. I think that's a super good card in a good deck. I think that thing's going to go far. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm totally wrong. Maybe I'm even more wrong than totally wrong. But I don't know. I think it's pretty good. Next up, Keurig, Son of Yawgmoth, 4 and 3, 2 life or a black. Legendary creature, Human Minion. Lifelink. For each black in a cost, you may pay 2 life rather than pay that mana. Whenever you cast a black spell, put a +1/+1 counter on Kurik's Son of Yawgmoth. Once again, for a 7-drop, a 2/2 isn't that great, but it seems like it does get pumped up really quickly as long as it doesn't get shocked right away. But I do think that this card is very good, especially in a mono black commander deck. This thing would be absolutely beasting the whole thing. Like, this would be amazing. Yeah, that's just my opinion on that. Next up, we have Gerard, Weatherlight Hero. Now, Boros, 2 in Boros, so something that Boros has been needing, to be honest with you. First strike, legendary creature, human soldier. When it dies, exile it and return to the battlefield all artifact and creature cards in your graveyard that were put there this turn. Now, I could see a lot of ways that people would just try to kill their own commander just to get that ability to play. So, like, I think this could be very good, and at the same time, it's not great, but I think it could be good. You know what I mean? Let me know what you guys think. Ryami, First of the Fallen, 1 a black, green, and a blue legendary creature vampire. If a non-token creature would die, exile that card with a blood counter on it instead. This card's interesting. As long as an exiled creature with a blood counter on it has flying, Ryami, First of the Fallen, has flying. The same is true for First Strike, Double Strike, Death Touch, Haste, Hexproof, Indestructible, Lifelink, Menace, Protection, Reach, Trample, and Vigilance. And it's a 5/4 for 4. This card is broken. Now, if there's something that they did wrong with this set, it's making this card too powerful. Because it's a 4-drop 5/4 that's a great commander. You just give anything in your deck some sort of ability, and the thing is broken. Like, it's crazy. This thing's gonna be broken. I want to build a commander deck around it. I'll tell you that right now. Like, I think that thing's crazy. Maybe I'm overhyping it, but I think it is completely broken. Next up, Volrath the Shapestealer. Not as broken, this one. 2 a black, green, and a blue. 7/5 legendary creature shapeshifter. Not bad. 7/5 for 5. That's pretty good. At the beginning of combat, on your turn, put a -1/-1 counter on up to 1 target creature or 1 cardless until your next turn. Volrath the Shapestealer becomes a copy of target creature with a counter on it. Except it's a 7/5, and it has this ability. Once again, I think this is a fantastic card. You can copy anyone's stuff on the battlefield. I think this thing's gonna be amazing, personally. Maybe I'm wrong again. I mean, I could be wrong about all of these, but I think that one's gonna be good. And our last one for today is Grismold the Dread Sower. 1 a black and a green 3/3 trample. At the beginning of your end step, each player creates a 1/1 green plant creature token. Whenever a creature token dies, put a +1/+1 counter on Grismold the Dread Sower. This one, in my opinion, isn't as strong as the rest of them. Maybe you can build it really strong, but I just don't think this one's quite as good as some of the other stuff we've seen. Although that art is sick. And I think it is decent. Like, it might be a good budget commander, but I don't think it's really that powerful, to be honest. And that is going to be it for today's video. If you guys enjoyed, please drop a like and subscribe if you're new to the channel. It helps out the channel a lot. If you guys have any opinions that I didn't cover today, make sure to drop them in the comments below. I'm curious to see what you guys think. I'm definitely going to be reading the comments on this one. But for now, I will see you guys in the next video with the next Commander 2019 spoilers. I'll see you guys there. Peace out, guys.